Hello and welcome to today's session. Today we are going to learn how to calculate depreciation using Excel. As a matter of concept, you understand that depreciation means the loss of value of an asset over a period of time due to wear and tear. So we will be using two different methods, that is straight line method and diminishing balance method. SLN is straight line method and DB is diminishing balance method. These are the two methods that we will be using right now to calculate depreciation and to find the residual value of a machine. To take a hypothetical example, we are taking a machine which costs around $10,000. The salvage value or the residual value after the usage of the machine over a period of time set to be around $1,000 and the life is 10 years. Okay. Now, I have prepared my Excel sheet in such a way that in one pane or in one section, I would be calculating the depreciation values, and in the other section, I'll be calculating the asset value. Okay, depreciation values are those values. These are the values like how much of loss is occurring over a period of time. Here, I'll be using the SLN method to calculate or figure out the loss that is happening over period. And here in this column, I would be using the diminishing balance method to calculate the loss of value over a period of time. And here in the asset value, I'll be calculating the residual value of the machine after every period of time. That is to say, the value of the machine after the depreciation. What is the existing value of machine after the depreciation in that particular period? Okay, so let's get started. In SLN, it's quite simple. Just simply the function is SLN. It asks for cost, salvage, and life. We already have these values. The cost is $10,000. Okay. See, when you would be calculating the same thing, the depreciation over a period of time, you would have to drag it. So I would love to freeze it so that it becomes convenient for me to drag. Then the salvage value, that is $1,000. Again, the same thing, you need to freeze it because you will have to drag it and you don't want the values to keep changing. Then the life is 10 years. Okay, again, this needs to be frozen. Close the brackets, hit enter. So the loss of value in period 1 is $900. The uniqueness of SLN, the straight line method, is the loss in every year is the same. Okay, so you will have a uniform depreciation over a period of time. So in 10 years, the machine loses value at the rate of $900 in each period. So in total, we lose $9,000. In total, we lose $9,000 and the residual value remains $1,000. Now we'll go to the diminishing balance method. Now the basic function is DB. Okay, so start with the cost. The cost is 10,000. Again, you need to freeze it because we would like to drag it and you don't want the values to change. Then you have the salvage value. Again, the same thing, freeze it. Then the life is 10 years, freeze it. Now there is a new thing. Oh, something wrong. Okay. Now the second thing is salvage value, freeze it. Again a comma. Then the life, freeze it, comma. Now you see you have something in brackets called month. Okay, that is to say how much of it could be month or year, that is a period. Okay, so in every period how much does it lose, so you just need to select this value. Now when you drag, this needs to keep on changing, so you would not be freezing this because in the next cell this period has to become 2, subsequently it has to become 3, so it should not be frozen, it has to be left as it is. Hit enter. So you can see the loss of value is $2,060. Okay, that's much high than what the loss is in straight line method. But as the progress takes place over the period of time, you'll see the amount of depreciation or the loss in value of the machine keeps declining. You can see in the last period, that is in the 10th year, it's just losing $258, whereas in straight line method, we were losing $900. Okay, so this is how we calculate depreciation. Now we'll calculate the asset value. How much of the value of the asset is remaining? Now in SLN method, how much of the value will remain after the first period, after the depreciation occurs? Okay, it's basic common sense. The cost of the machine minus the depreciation, right, so is equal to the cost minus the loss in value. Okay, hit enter. This is the depreciation, this is the asset value after the first year of depreciation. Now how much would it be in the second year? It would be the asset value in the first year minus the depreciation in the second year, right? So once you drag it from here, your model is ready. Okay, you can see in the 10th year the residual value is $1,000. The same technique you will apply in diminishing balance also, is equal to the cost of the machine minus the depreciation that has occurred in the first year. Hit enter. Okay, now from second year onwards is equal to the asset value in the first year minus the depreciation that occurred in second year. Okay, when you drag, you would see that in diminishing balance, it's not a uniform form of diminishing. Okay, so you may not end up with the exact 1,000 of residual value. It would be somewhere close to 1,000. Okay, so you can see it ends up at $995.88. Okay, so this is how the residual value or the asset value over a period of time operates. So in this section, you learn how to calculate the depreciation. Here, how would you figure out the asset value over a period of time post depreciation? Hope you found this video to be useful and informative. Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.